How do you all? Hope you're doing well. So I don't really know how to address this video. I think I'm just going to call it Red Pill Simp. And I think it's quite suited. You see, the ironic part, I don't know how many of you guys have heard of this matey called Sneeko. Well, I've seen him a few times of recent, and they've been cropping up with, oh yeah, wants a trad wife and all of this. And I'm thinking, this is part of that red pill lot, isn't it? The air quotes, new red pill, the mainstream red pill. Yet this is not red pill in the slightest. I mean, listen to it. I'll give a good. He'll do the example all by himself. So this is Sneeko. The title of the video, I'll throw the link in the description. This Sneeko finds his trad wife.
Are you jabbed?
No.
Why not? I had a feeling you weren't.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everything you're saying kind of coincides with that. You want to be a trad wife, a traditional?
See, now, there's the first thing. He's so into her, he's not giving her much time to talk back. So this is, if this is a thing, this ain't going to last, I'm telling you now.
Wife,
Yeah.
farm, unjabbed. You know who else is unjabbed?
You?
Right, he's shaking his head like, yeah, me, I'm unjabbed, check me out. It's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, talk about virtue signaling. It's like, oh, mate, this is a shit. It's like, I believe in everyone doing whatever they want to do, right? But that is simping to the max. That is not red pill. That is actually simping to the max. Oh yeah, I'm fucking, yeah. It's like, no, do it for your own principles, and then don't like try and flaunt it like, oh yeah, fucking, you know, try and impress the ladies with it. It's like, come on, mate. So is there nothing about, oh yeah, I can make a decision by myself. Yeah, check me out. It's like, for fuck's sake, you're supposed to. You're a fucking man. Well, I think the problem is, he's still, personally, I think he's young and inexperienced. You know, listen to what else he has to say. But like I say, he's not giving her much chance to talk back. So this is a very one-sided, and I get that he's trying to get control of this situation because he wants what he sees, right? This is the mentality.
I like that sound. I'm ready to start a family with her. How is it?
Now I don't know how much time they've spent together, but I do hope it's more time than just what's been in the studio. Now by that I mean, see, this is a common issue when it comes to dating people and rushing things in too quick, wanting to, you know, tie them down, and, you know, like marriage, it's like this, it, in my opinion, it shouldn't be the guy that suggests it, right? And the reason I say that is because they call marriage tying the knot, right? So that's two people, they're now in a holy union, right, where religion is a thing, right? But they're trying to do that this early on, and he's just not thinking. His simp level has just hit new highs.
Is there like another room in here that we could just, I want to get her pregnant right now.
Yeah, so you want to go to baby jail for 18 years straight away, despite the fact that you probably don't really know this chick as well as you think you do. It's like this is a common mistake. Now, this is the second attempt at doing this video, so I've got to get it right. Now, Lauren Southern, any of you guys, does that name ring a bell with you? She was quite popular a while ago, back in 2018, got herself banned from the UK for, I suppose, asking for trouble, basically. You know, it's like, but whatever. It's a thing, right? And this has got a whole other set of issues which I need to do another video for. But anyway, she got herself banned, and yeah, basically later on met some guy across from the internet. I think he also had a YouTube channel or something. I could be mistaken. Don't, you know, this is all from memory. But anyway, she wanted to be the trad wife. and he had fallen deeply in love with her and all of this, right, really early on. And it's like that is not how it works. That is a recipe literally for disaster. And lo and behold, Lauren Southern has released a video recently saying about how she's now getting divorced. So now she's on the single mum market. She's got a kid. She had a kid with her husband, and this is just it. It's this kind of thinking that guys, this new fucking mainstream red pill, what they need to be emphasising on is getting these guys to fucking control themselves. Because they're making mistakes, because they're so desperate, they don't want to wait. It's just like, oh, there's this girl, she's gorgeous. It's like, yeah, I just want to impregnate you, right? And it's like, you don't even know each other. All you know is what each other's best behaviour has been at that moment in time. You have no idea. And if you're talking about anything long term, being realistic, with that, right, with the whole dating phase, assuming that they get through that without too many hitches, right? Because people can generally, it takes about 90 days for people to reveal what they're actually like, because let's be real, you're on your best behaviour, you're watching your P's and your Q's and all of that, and once you start getting comfortable, you fall back into your default. And then that might be something that they, or a part of you that they don't like. Or, on the other hand, it might be the other way around. Or it could be double and you end up just fucking hating each other. Because there's just no getting through to each other, right? Neither will be told. You could argue for stubbornness and things like this. And a lot of the time that is what it comes down to. But to hear Sneeko, like, this is someone that's been with all these red pillars, allegedly. It's like, no, they're not even red pillars, man. They're just blue pillars chatting red pill at this point. They're not red pillars. They're this is not the kind of behaviour. This is simping to the max. That's what this is. 7:20 on their timer there. Just saying. But yeah, either way, this is what gets men in trouble. 18 years of child support if it doesn't work out. Minimum 18 years, yeah? And then there's that issue of, there's another baby growing up without a decent father role model about. I mean, look, I get that it's coming across as being all doom and gloom. I'm saying, right, this is two internet couples that, Lauren Southern, she's getting divorced, right? And again, it's that thing of the partially projected fantasy and the idea, the excitement of like, oh, I met this person through this thing, all of a sudden all the stars are aligning and the pyramids are at the right angle and all of this, right? It's a sign. It's like, yeah, it's a sign. You need a cold shower, bro. You need to go and have a long think and get to know this person, and she needs to do the exact fucking same, because women will get carried up. This is the whole being swept off their feet. Do you want to go and live on a farm? Do you want to go and raise kids? Do you do this? It's like, in the moment. This is all in the moment. Then when the airplane lands and reality hits and things don't go according to plan, and then you've got the personalities of who they really are and how they really react to situations, and that might be the breaking point that they realise that they're not actually as compatible as what they thought. So it could break down that way. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I would much rather be like, yeah, I hope it works. I hope it works. I do genuinely hope it works. But statistically, it doesn't look promising. Not if you know people well enough. I'm just saying. But this is how guys get themselves in a lot of trouble very early on. Anyway, I'm wrapping it up for now. Thoughts, comments and opinions, feel free to drop them down to the next one. Stay cool, stay free. Peace out.